Welcome back to Nine World Chronicles, and today we're talking about gods, and in this case it is Amentet, or She of the West, who comes to us from the ancient cultures of Kush and Kemet. She was seen as an ancient Kemetic goddess of the West, and thus protector of the necropolises west of the Nile. She was the consort of Aqen, who of course is the famous ferryman of the underworld in the Kemetic beliefs, and she herself is mentioned frequently in the Book of Coming Forth by Day. As a neter or goddess of the deceased, it is said that she lived in a tree overlooking the entrance of the Duat, the underworld in this belief system, and she was often depicted on tombs and in coffins protecting the dead, although she would also serve a role as a fertility goddess. It is said that she met the souls of the recently deceased and offered them bread and water before ushering them into the realm of the dead, and the sustenance that she provided revitalized them and prepared them for rebirth of their souls and for the trials that they would face along their way to the field of reeds, which of course was paradise. Now she was depicted as a beautiful queen, occasionally carrying a sceptre and the ankh of life. On her head she wears a sign representing the west and a feather of a hawk or a falcon. In the depictions in the coffin, she is also given wings, and her association with Isis and Nepthys is key, and she was also depicted as a kite herself, meaning flight or the symbolism of the soul being free, closely associated with her. This goddess was at sometimes paired with Ra Harakti, who represented the rising sun, while she represented the setting sun. Her main cult centers of worship were along the western delta, in Memphis, Abydos, and Luxor, as well as Karnak, and her representation as She of the West was more symbolic with the setting of the sun, again a symbolism of death, as the sun rose in the east and set in the west, at its time symbolizing the end of life. She was a very important neter who serves a very powerful role in guiding those through the passage that is typically described very well in the Book of Coming Forth by Day. Thank you again for stopping in at Nine World Chronicles. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe and click the notification bell so you know when new videos drop.